Okay, we're on this is the 7th panel hour, 1.5 hours in. A couple of problems. Certainly got to think about how we connect this. As you can see, the device in this panel is absolutely beautiful as well. But one before we did have a little bit of a problem with. Just got to get through to them that they don't have to keep going up and putting the grout in up there. Another one bites the dust. As you can see, the height difference is the height of the void former. He's now just dropping it down, bolt in the slot. This prevents any movement in and out once that bolt is in that slot as it starts to drop into position. There it is in. And now you'll just see him start to drop the panel. Running nicely down. Perfect. And the panel's in position. Another panel just arrived, being lifted off the truck, and the just attaching the ties, the braces as they call them. He's just rotating the panel now by letting one of the running ropes come down at the back and up at the front. And you see the SafePanel device there. Whoops, lost the panel. I've lost the panel, I'm just having to zoom in again. Oh, there it is. And there's the device sitting up there beautifully in position. Absolutely stunning. How long are these, Richard? 10 metres?
Yeah.
By 2.4 wide. Carl up there ready for the next panel. They've had a second truck's actually just arrived with another couple of panels on it. We were starting to think that they've had a bit of a problem with the middle door panel over here when they were putting it in. They had to prop it and some base concrete. But again, it's currently 10 minutes to 2, and here we are virtually with the front wall of the house. It'll be up by 2:30. So 4 hours, the whole front wall of the house, the whole front wall of the building is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 12 panels up in 4 hours. There he is, just putting the bolt now into the ferrule. What he's doing, I don't know why they're still doing everything up on the top. You can see he'll now go and he'll get himself a bag of grout. He just puts the bag of grout inside the. There he is, just putting it in the hole. Forcing it in. And then he'll back away. From the time they've actually lifted this panel off the truck to now, we're only talking 3 minutes, and you'll see how quick this is. I won't pause at all. I'll just maybe move a little bit. So you can see just to his left here the device, to his right here the bolt just slightly higher. Zoom in a bit more. Zoom in a bit more. He's now got it to approximately the height he wants it. Inching it across. Beautiful. That's as much. Now he just drops it down. I'll back up and you can see the drop. Slowly lowering it down into position now. 50mm left, 20mm left. That's it. It's in position. I'll pause. And what they're just checking now is that the grout will spill out, and you can see beautifully there. That's an absolutely perfect looking grout. Look at that. You can see the grout is now broken through, and it's neatly come through into the gap between the two. I'm on such a big zoom here, Richard. It's really hard. You've only got to move, and you miss it. Gives you some idea of the size of this panel. They're going to have to inch it across just a little bit, but maybe they're not. Looks like they're quite happy with where it is at the moment. One of the great things about this is the fact that they can now very happily, you'll notice Carl's working on the left hand side, just taking the void former, which is just polystyrene, out of the gap. But on the right, the guy down the bottom is still happily just moving the panel around, getting it plumb. So you'll notice that gap up the top is changing. Sometimes it'll move 5mm, 10mm. They've still got the weight held, but he's just moving it across. Bit by bit, you'll see the fellow down at the bottom now. He's got a level on it, just making sure it's as happy as he wants it to be, because they'll be sticking a filler up that gap later on, and that filler will be painted along with the rest of the panel. Exactly 6 minutes past 2. The 9th panel is now just being lifted off the truck and hooked up. And I've only got a little bit of battery left, but 6 minutes past 2. As you can see here, we'll go after the next panel, but there we go. They're now lifting and rotating the panel. I'm just going to back out of the way for a minute. 8 minutes past 2, and the panel is, he lifted it and swung it up over our heads. Carl has just dropped in the grout. They've actually put the bolt in down, and Richard was just explaining that with the grout delivery system, they should be able to do everything from the ground. I am going to run out of battery. 9 minutes past 2. Bolt's just a little. There it goes. Bolt's in the slot. And you'll now see it's now sliding, and I'm not moving. 100mm left, 50mm left, you can just see the top. 20mm left, and there it is. And the guys now commence